Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the popularity of Berserk. Please make sure that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. So what is popularity when it comes to the anime community, and does it matter? So popularity in the anime community typically consists of manga sales, merchandise sales, how many people watching anime, other forms of media like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, being pushed in different types of medias, video games made from it, spin-off shows, things of that nature. So do all of those things matter as a fan? No. As a Berserk fan, it doesn't matter to me, and as a general anime fan, none of the popularity stuff really matters to me. It doesn't really affect my life. However, if you think about it from a Berserk perspective, you gotta think, if Berserk is more popular, there will be more manga sales. There may be spin-off series. We may get a great adaptation for the first time. Majority of the things that would come from it would be positive. And money definitely talks, or at least that's how it works in America. It may be a bit different over there in Japan, because you look at a series in America like Invincible. They came out with that cartoon a few years ago, and now Invincible is extremely popular. They're coming out with the live action movie. Something that makes money typically gets pushed. Now in Japan, like I said, it may be different, but I'm going to assume it's near the same way. If your manga sells, they're going to try to do everything they can to keep the franchise going. Now at the current time of filming this video, Berserk has officially 60 million copies sold in circulation. And that's also on a non-weekly release, which I feel like is extremely incredible, because many other animes that has higher earnings than Berserk typically release on a weekly schedule. I think the top anime with the most circulation sales is at 500 million with One Piece, and Berserk sits at number 37 all-time, 60 million in terms of all-time manga sales. So it's in the top 50, 60 million sold copies, wonderful. Berserk 1997 has roughly 10.6 million total views on YouTube, and I'm just talking about the dub playlist that's on YouTube, because surprisingly Berserk, because of the way that it was created and the slideshows and not really animating everything, is fully available on YouTube. So a single playlist of Berserk roughly has 10.6 million, and other playlists, when you combine it all together, who knows, 20, 30, 40 million views on YouTube. It has video games, it has movies. Berserk is out there. However, in my personal experience, I believe that Berserk is a bit of an unknown. When I went to college for the first time, most people never even heard of Berserk whenever I would mention it to people. Whenever I would go to other comment sections on more popular animes, nobody in the comment section would never really talk about Berserk or mention Berserk characters in any form or fashion. And there are a few reasons for that. The first reason, it's a bit of an older series. Newer gen anime fans don't typically go back and look at the older manga and anime content out there. It deals with deep things that require a lot of brain power and questioning of morality to deal with. It has pretty poor adaptations out there, and even the modern attempt at an adaptation, 2016, 2017, people don't like that version either. So with all of that being said, can Berserk break into the mainstream? Maybe. As I said earlier, with Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, social media as a whole, a lot of series get more attention than they deserve simply because it gets pushed out more on social media. Berserk has a very slow chapter release. However, I believe that it can play into Berserk's favor, because whenever a chapter does come out, it gets a lot of attention on the internet. There's a song, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, but this song is extremely popular. Play it right now. Used in a Playboy Cardi song, which is a rapper, and it got really viral on TikTok. Gut Sword itself is all over media, and as we know, Berserk has a great source material to come from in the manga. So there are a few things that do line up that could potentially put Berserk into the stratosphere. However, I will say that it's going to be really difficult without a really good adaptation. I could look at a show like Demon Slayer or Spy Family. The manga that these come from aren't even that great, but they still receive a lot of attention and make a lot of money simply because they had a good anime adaptation. Now, something else that I do want to mention is that, with all of the themes that Berserk does cover, I don't know how many people will be too, accepting to those type of things. We live in a very politically correct world, so I don't know if people would try to change around the content in Berserk, because I know with My Hero Academia, the creator of that series received a lot of hate and changed his story due to the fact of what certain fans were saying online. So that is a bit worrisome, but do we as fans want it to get that popular? I do in some ways, because rest in peace Kentaro Miura. I want his legacy to go on. This is his life's work. I would love to just see this become the biggest anime out there, because I don't know, in his lifetime when he was around, I don't know if he truly understood how huge it was or would become. So I would just love to see it become the #1 out there one day. But as I said, there are a lot of risk factors that come with becoming popular as well. People trying to change around the story, and we've already had rough times with the adaptations that we've already had. So I don't know, getting more Berserk video games will be fun, getting more movies, spin-off shows, that would be so cool. But as a Berserk fan, I feel like we're in a decent spot right now. We still get chapters released and the story is still going on, the legacy is still going on. We just have to see where it lands in a few years. But that's basically everything that I have to say. Please make sure that you guys like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.